talk it out?
No way. Chaska never opens up about her own pain, especially to her family. She can't learn about this, or it'll be even harder to help her. I appreciate the— Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Huh. Who would have thought there was a deeper reason? In the end, it's all—
I must choose carefully.
Woo!
Give up. Hesitating will do you no good.
Whoa!
I always win anyway.
What do you need? What do you need? Give up. Hesitating will do you no
Must
good.
choose carefully.
Don't worry. I always win anyway.
What do you need? What do you need? Give up. Hesitating will do you no good.
I must choose carefully.
Don't worry. I always win anyway.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina! Woohoo!
Well done, Kachina. Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad I finally made it.
I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at your age, you have a great future ahead of you.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your team. I'll be dealing with you when we get back.
I had no choice. My friend invited me. I couldn't just say no.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to—
I wasn't when he insisted on repaying.
But the fact of the matter, I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was wrong of us to abandon you like that.
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to the night.
So,
Our team cap.
all right. Dear friend, firstly, I'm grateful to this traveler and his companion Paimon are some of this they've agreed to. And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Ayan-san. They all helped the They too deserve to be called our heroes. So,
Well said!
I'll drink to that.
How
To be honest, well, you better get used to it. Next up, undefeated champion. Hey, please. Need a surfboard?
Ah, you look like you've still got quite because the thought of you could just as imagine if I couldn't. Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. Or
Paimon suddenly remembered.
yes, from what I've been able to piece together, still, it was an You feel this is a war. and there can be no war without loss. The people of Natlan look to me as their...
Yeah, doesn't that...
I suppose. Even if the future ends in dissent, this is a pivotal moment. Well, 3, to be precise. You'll resist if you...
Ancient names can be forged?
They can. Several strict conditions must be met, but if they couldn't be forged at all, then the number of them in circulation would have long dwindled to 0. Possessing an ancient name would mean that your adventures in Natlan are recorded in full. Your stories would be remembered by the Oda just like in the Night Kingdom.
Yeah!
Wonderful. We've never
My lord, although your
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. As for you,
No matter how...
I'm beginning to... You...
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
Are you here to help find the baby Saurians?
And I'm Toba. You must be the help.
No, but Uncle Sanka... Yes. Wrong.
Darn it! We've been tricked, Hoonie.
What are we supposed to do about the baby It's okay, Hoonie. Don't worry. There's been a lot of after what happened to If Nana is your dad... My dad's one of the... I didn't think it would...
Yeah, he was so selfish. He doesn't have a heart.
It's all right. Don't let him get to you. We're here now and we'll help you because we care a lot, don't we, Traveler? They should be. I already managed to find their tracks, and it seems like they're hiding on the cliff. Really?
Awesome. You gotta be careful out on...
Rooney said the baby Saurians are on the cliff, so let's find a way up.
Off we go.
The doctor will see you now. Well, very well. Wait, aren't you silent? We shall have... Oh, come on, you talk big... If you... Abyssins, see this little lizard? Yikes, she... Leaping from my... Anemic... Suspicious... Ha! If you're not here... Potty mouth on that guy! Paimon is furious! Still, good to know about the abyss threat, huh? Wasn't expecting that. Let's not get sidetracked.
Wow, you're back already.
You're welcome. You're not from Natland, right? Because your clothes look different than ours. Hey, you must be tired after all that climbing. You should come take a rest at my house.
Yeah, please come. I promise you'll get a big Scions of the Canopy welcome. We love having guests, and you're really nice people. Not like Glasses Guy.
By the sound of it, Glasses Guy wasn't from Natland either, right? Uh-huh. Well, his clothes sure weren't. You know what? Now that I think about it, there was something really fishy about him. Really? Maybe he was the suspicious outlander that Ahau mentioned. if you're interested. Oh, let me think. Oh, please.
Just one. I heard.
Oh, you.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Turn fire.
Why?
As soon as you.
Well, good God.
Right? How
Yes.
Good. Get.
He didn't like, and that's how
But Och.
a split second.
All it took.
The question.
Nobody know. And then.
The grown-ups. It's like a fight.
Ah.
I don't know.
Either way.
Sure heck.
Yeah. And
Kini.
All right.
Tell me more about this Kinich guy. What? No? Careful, Toba. You look dangerously.
Uncle.
How would it get?
Huh?
Wait. All right, kiddos. I'm a man of my word. 2 of my friends are on their way here, and, yeah, they'll help you out on my behalf. Work them like dogs, okay? That's what they're here for. Don't go easy on them just for my sake.
Really? Well, first, can you tell us your name?
We met at the foot of this cliff, so beneath the peaks.
Serious?
If you don't believe me, turn around and see for yourself.
Huh? Where? Oh, wait. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All he got out of us was some story. Huh? You know Kanich?
Aw, man.
Me neither. Oh, the exact.
Uh-oh. Hooney.
Oh, yeah. If there's any.
We gotta run. Bye for now.
Mind the side effects.
Carving way.
Watch this!
Overruled. Witness my transfixed.
War's over.
The doctor will see you now.
Swarm Fury.
Let's go out and.
This had better be important. Quit following me. kind. Don't talk back.
They were good. Hello again, Hoonie. It's Miss Paimon and Mr. Traveler. Dad, it's them. They're the
Oh, so you're the kind strangers. Well, I'm Trinidad. Apparently, you helped my daughter today, so if there's anything you need, just ask. As an elder of the Scions of the Canopy, I've got some influence around here. Now, I trust that you're sensible people.
Yep, just helping a neighbor. We're not looking for anything in return.
Oh?
Dad
Kaniche, I heard that two mysterious
and Paimon.
I do a...
Oh, now
Oh, you just...
careful.
Go inside now, Hoonie. Dad's got...
Okay. Well, we'll hear you out, but we...
Well, for Burkina, they were Normally, Yumkasaurs... Oh, that's the abyssal... So, besides the ceremony, another important part of Turnfire Night... However, abyss-related and... Only 5...
Has he woke it?
He has. Also, he attacked and wounded my companion, Nana, during the ceremony. She became contaminated by the abyss as a result, and...
We heard. Such a tragedy. We're really sorry for your loss.
Yes, and Nana wasn't the first. Anyway, right now we're preparing for an exceptional Turnfire Night ceremony, and we need to find a suitable flame bearer. From what I've heard about your adventures, I believe you would be perfect for the role. Of course.
Oh!
Yes, he's an exceptional ceremony. I'm not the... Oh, and...
Yeah, Paimon.
Anyway, the fact... Well, there's only a few days left before... Wonder... Come with me.
Oh,
Shut your...
speaking of... Okay, but I digress. You see...
Okay.
Is that it? It's the extreme... Look,
You skunk head first!
I've heard...
Or,
What?
and then I'll name my...
The best stuff's always at the bottom.
The wind rises.
The abyss contamination is back. No surprises there. No doubt that explains the Mountain King's recent activity. See those torches over there? Those are the Sacred Flame offshoots that we requested from the Stadium of the Sacred...
Are you saying that the sacred...
Well, for ceremonial purpose.
Gotcha!
Well, that's one first. Then, the most skilled...
Wow! He can do all that flying without ever falling to the ground? Well, of course!
Well, the Flame Bear...
So... What about today?
Oh no. Are you ready? I'll repeat all the key points again. Gather the kindling, cleanse the filth, and light all the braziers. I'll wait for you at the end.
Alright, let's use this kindling to complete our mission. There's abyssal filth over there. Let's burn it away with the sacred flame.
Did you? This is where...
The doctor will see you now.
knew I was. If there was an ancient name.
Yeah. Oh.
Some of them are still. See that place over there? There. After a period of. If we fail to keep the threat posed. So.
Fair enough.
I'll need you to drop.
Okay, see you.
You have my gratitude.
We've helped out with a lot of other local.
Traveler,
Kaniche! Fancy me.
I'll get straight.
Oh!
Chill. It's.
Once
That's right.
to the Night King.
To his death.
Whoa!
Too blunt. There is potentially. And that
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
She likely won't be the last to lose her life either.
Still, is killing the Mountain King really the only way? It seems so extreme.
The Mountain King, that evil impasse.
Trinidad didn't say anything about how much power he wanted us to purge, but he did say there were some more details to go over before the ceremony.
Then it sounds like you'll know for sure soon enough.
If he really asks us to kill the Mountain King, what should we do?
I know this must come as quite a shock, so I suggest you act like you didn't hear anything for now. But would you have time to visit the chief after your meeting with Elder Trinidad? I'd like to make a deal with you.
What kind of deal?
One that comes at a very reasonable price. I'm sure you have plenty of other questions, but we can talk more later. Good.
Carving way!
Ah, mighty Outlanders, you have returned. Did you have a good rest?
It was, pretty good, yeah.
Glad to hear it. Things are progressing very smoothly on my end. Many of the elders have heard of your heroic deeds, and there are still the...
Plus, Kaniche...
Exact. We covered the fire lighting part of the proceedings yesterday. The next part is the purification of the Mountain King. It's quite simple. One point I'd like to stress, though, is that you need to burn away as much of the abyssal energy as you possibly can. The more we dispel...
Asleep,
Precisely. But I understand with your help.
traveler.
So this doesn't phase you at all? That's all you really... In the meantime, and if you wouldn't...
So now we
I'll be sticking...
Seems like Karich was right. We should go meet up with him right away. Emotional support is important.
Behold!
Huh, you're here.
Kanich, Elder Trinidad said that.
I can tell. It's written on your...
Is that the traveler and
Hello, Chief.
I only heard the news from Trinidad. However, every child... This is our hist to kill them. Nana's death was a... My honored guests. Perhaps there is. Though I sense that your mind is not yet made up, I'm still comforted by your words. There are 3 days left before the ceremony. I hope they will bring you clarity.
So, Kanich, earlier you were saying that.
Let's walk and talk.
That works too.
Squall and Fury.
Kanich, Paimon finally understands why you turned Trinidad down. You knew what he was planning, didn't you? That's why you didn't want to be the flame bearer this time, because it's a double-edged sword. The whole Mora thing was just a sneaky excuse.
Double-edged sword is right. But my response wasn't merely an excuse. To solve this except I'm working on.
Really?
In a moment.
Oh, yeah. What was...
I agree that...
You got him anyway.
Yes, that's the angle I've been working on. I'm a Saurian hunter, but I occasionally hunt the Abyss, too. One time I was pursuing some purple demonic dogs when I accidentally entered a hidden space. I did some research after the fact. Apparently they're known as beastly rifts, and there are many of them of all different sizes. That's where those... So...
Whoa.
It's not with that... Still, the chief is adamant about keeping the Mountain King alive. Whatever happens.
Paimon can understand. It's less about...
Yes, and he has every... No one can...
You're right, because at least
I think I know a way. You have any better...
Not after all.
If it doesn't, the Mountain King...
All right.
All I need... I'm getting her if you help me.
Ooh, what?
Something well worth your while. Just keep that way. Then, when the...
Still sounds... And even...
At least the two... The tribe needs leaders like them far more than a... Can I take that to...
For sure.
Great. Good luck to us.
There's no...
We need to exchange pleasantries.
Okay, task for the day. Meet the tribespeople and take some heat off of Kenichi's back.
Hoonie, how can you call the Mountain King a monster?
Because he hurt a lot of people, and look what happened to Nana.
But it wasn't on purpose. The Mountain King is sick, that's all. He's been hurt by the abyss.
That's true, but the fact remains that he's now a threat to all of us.
How can you be so harsh to someone who's sick?
Toba.
Hoonie's saying nasty things about...
Once upon a time... Toba, as of today... Oh, come on. The travel...
What? Real?
So that's what... To be fit...
Wait.
Oh, yeah. We can get... Oh, I didn't mean to argue with Toba. Yeah. That just...
Huh? Oh.
That's more... Guess so. I'd better go... See you, Toba. See you, travel...
Okay.
Okay, take care, you two. Come on, let's... Huh? What's going on over there? Hey there!
A rehearsal. You don't know it? I guess you're not...
Why do you say that?
Because of the Turnfire Night, of course. The Mountain King could wake up at any time. That's why we're holding an emergency ceremony. This isn't one of those fun and games festivals. For outsiders, it might even be a little dangerous.
Well, did you know that the Flame Bearer this time is actually gonna be an outsider?
Oh, I did hear about that. It's a first for sure. I would have loved to meet them in person. What? Oh, it's you? Man, oh man. Well, this is a nice surprise. It's funny, I was just thinking that I'll probably miss out on meeting the new Flamebearer since I'm not taking part this time around. Then suddenly, there you are. Must be my lucky day.
You're not taking part in the Turnfire Night? How come? You're not an outsider too, are you?
You must be joking. Watch this. Not bad, right? Yeah, I'm considered one of the better looking guys who dances beneath the pillars of the sacred flame. Been doing it a few years. Always gets the ladies out to watch.
Oh, very impressive. So why'd you quit?
Well, the question is, the way things are going, it's only a matter of time before it gets
You look a little disappointed.
Disappointed? Nah, it's a great opportunity to go see the world. As every male scion of the canopy knows, wherever you are and wherever you go, the only way is forwards. We take pride in that. I won't forget my roots. I managed to get in touch with the Saurian Relics Association. They gave me a simple test. Find a decent quality relic, and they'll make me a member.
What's the Saurian Relics Association?
You've never heard of it? It's a group of amateur history enthusiasts who do research on the ancient Saurian era. They're all about collecting relics and remnants from that age. Speaking of which, the guy who was Flamebearer before you, I've heard that his Saurian buddy comes from that time.
A how? A how's a relic from an ancient Saurian civilization?
Oh, yeah, him. So you know those two already, huh? Then, do you know how they met? It was deep inside some mysterious...
Really?
Who knows? But if it's true, Kenichi can probably handle it. He knows what he's doing with weighing up contracts and costs and stuff. I doubt he'd make a contract that doesn't benefit him. Strangely enough, I actually happened upon a strange mural a while back, and it looked to me like it was depicting a Saurian and a human involved in some kind of Saurian-era contract ritual.
Oh, does that count as a relic then?
You bet it does. I was all ready to go take a picture of it and use it as my entry ticket to the association. But after all the abyssal activity recently, I heard that area's been overrun by monsters. The best laid plans, huh? I'll just have to wait and see if things improve. Or... you look like you know your way around a fight. I don't suppose there's any chance you'd be able to help?
If all you need to get is a picture, that should be pretty achievable, right? The Traveler deals with monsters all the time. It's a piece of cake.
Wait, you're seriously gonna help me out?
Come on, it's no big deal. Compared to some of the things we've been roped into before, this is nothing.
Pyro Archon above, you two have hearts of gold, you know that? You're the kind of people who could dive into the Turnfire deep in the bowels of the Night Kingdom. Of course it is. All right, come with...
Quit following me.
A bitter pill to swallow. Swarm Fury!
There it is. It's inside these ruins. As you can see, the place is crawling with monsters.
Alrighty then. Stay back and take cover, Tiago. This could get dangerous. We'll take care of them.
Great minds think alike.
The doctor was...
Everlasting as the moon. Overruled.
That should be the last of them. It's a good thing Tiago had the sense to... Hey, look! That's gotta be it, right? It does match the story he told us, though. What? That's a wrap! Let's take it back to Tiago! Off we go!
You've been robbed?
Tiago! Is this the picture you were looking for?
Let me take a look. Yep, that's the one. Pyro Archon above, you two are superhumans. Hey, Ponche, come and say hi to these guys. They're gonna be the new flame bearers, and they're tough as nails.
Wait, are you the Traveler and Paimon?
Huh? You already know each other?
I don't think so.
My nephew Toba's been telling everyone about you. He says you're crazy strong, super friendly, that you helped him out, and that you're gonna be our flame bearers this Turnfire night.
Oh, so you're Sounds like we managed to make a bit of a name for ourselves.
Toba's not wrong, my friend. These two are honestly some of the nicest, most genuine people I've ever met. Everyone speaks incredibly highly of them. Seriously, if you're comfortable telling them about what happened, I guarantee you they'll sort it out in no time.
Really? All I want is to get the fruits of my labor back.
Allow me to explain. Panche is a well-known scholar within our tribe, author of the widely acclaimed book, Yupanqui's Turnfire. Unfortunately, the book was stolen by a treasure hoarder a few hours ago.
I spent years of my life researching that book. I visited every last ruin, interviewed every descendant of... On the word Malipo alone, I covered at least 5 different interpretations of the meaning based on accounts from different villages.
It was an unparalleled masterpiece.
And now it's all gone. That little goon ambushed me during my morning walk. He snatched all of my belongings, including my entire manuscript.
That book was everything to him. It's like they robbed him of his soul when they took it. Look at him. Lost and listless. He's a shell of the man he was.
Dear honored guests of our clan, I am but a helpless old student. If only for Toba and Tiago's sake, please help me, I beg of you.
See what I mean, Panche? Now you've run into these two, your luck's about to change.
Need a surfboard? Yeah!
The wind rises. Unnecessary. Quit following me.
Hey! You...
What do you want now, you old bum? God, you're a waste of space. Prepare to... Oh, eat dirt, suckers!
Hey, He's trying to get away! You good? Let's chase him down!
Stop, please! Please!
Oh, yeah? You threw it?
The old bums all that time. The same place you found me! Look, I swear on the Pyro Archon, it's the
Okay, what do we do now? It sounds like he's telling the truth. Right.
Although the Turnfire is a heroic symbol in Hoytzatlan, it always comes with the more ominous implication of eventual tragedy. This holds true for all bearers of this ancient name in recorded history. Each one of them died of non-natural causes, as if the specter of the Turnfire was always lurking in the background. This appears to suggest the existence of some higher power that is always watching the name-bearer, examining their actions, and eventually demanding payment in return. None can escape this payment, unless, perhaps, they could honestly swear by Turnfire to never make a single mistake in their entire life. Yuponki's Turnfire. What an incredible work on ancient name philology. I can't believe it was just lying there for me to take. Let me see, the author is Panche. Nice. A gentleman and a scholar.
Silence, book muncher. The great Kahulahow will suffer your droning voice no longer.
Do you truly find no joy at all in perusing such rich historical records?
Joy? What joy is there in this pointless drivel?
Well, it makes a pretty shocking prediction. Every bearer of the ancient name Malipo eventually meets a grisly end. Maybe that's the price you pay for the name that means price?
What? You're saying Kenichi will die a violent death? So I'll finally get to take over his body? When will that glorious day arrive? The great Kahulahow demands to know!
Wow, you are just irredeemable, aren't you? An agent of chaos down to the core. You make us Abyss Order folks look like saints in comparison.
Silence, maggot! To presume that anyone compares your kind with the great Kahulahow is sheer vanity. And if that day ever comes, oh, your doom will soon follow.
You don't need to lecture me. All civilizations will be reduced to rubble by the passage of time. From ancient kingdoms to heavenly thrones to... But from the ruins of every civilization, the dust will rise and never settle. Thus, and you now.
We're so sorry, Mr. Ponche.
Does that mean
You gotta stay positive, Ponche.
the whole reason I worked? Well, not exactly.
Oh, really?
I think the
Ponche.
You're right.
Yeah, maybe you're the special case. Most kids stop believing in that stuff by your age.
I'm not talking about childhood superstitions here. There is evidence.
Like what?
Like the fact that the Mountain King is still alive. Everyone attributes that to the power of the Abyss. But there's more to it than that. The key factor is that Burkina summoned the power of Malipo at the cost of his own life. If you don't believe me, then answer me this. How many other creatures can you think of who lived longer, not shorter, after being contaminated by the Abyss?
Traveler, different situation but similar idea. Doesn't this remind you of the hilly...
So, it began...
Hey?
Sounds to me like you dreamed up one fan. I'm more or less...
Kanich!
So Mr.
I'll be there, Pop. Let's go.
Watch your footing. And the sky, too, while we're at it.
Off we go.
Here will do. Yeah. I'd like your help giving it a trial run tomorrow. If that works, we have our plan come Turnfire night.
Sounds like you're not considering Ponche's idea.
You heard him. He hasn't worked out the details yet. We need a more practical solution with concrete steps to follow.
Yet? Are you saying you think he might actually be onto something?
I think it's possible, based on something I know about the war 500 years ago. Burkina didn't fall to the abyss. He was killed by the Mountain King in an episode of madness. In his final moments, Burkina made the fateful decision to not fight back, and instead pass his blood and power on to the Mountain King. Maybe he thought the Mountain King was stronger than him and more valuable to the tribe. Or maybe it was just out of loyalty to his friend. Either way, I can believe the Turnfire was involved. Whether you think his sacrifice triggered it, or his fate was sealed from the moment he took the Malipo name, It makes sense to me.
How can you...
This is what I've gleaned from my many interactions with the Mountain King. His mind is so disordered. It took some time to piece it all together. The story Elder Trinidad told you was the more palatable version of events. The truth is even darker. The Mountain King's mind isn't just disordered. He is suffering and feels great shame. I believe he wants to be put out of his misery.
What? Then what should we do? Should we grant him his wish?
Of course not. We should help him move to a new home. It's the only practical solution. The Mountain King is a hero to my tribe. An object of worship, even. Ending his life would be like desecrating a statue. Still, he's been the cause of multiple disasters, and we can't afford to have any more.
Ugh. Practical solutions hurt Paimon's brain. Can we follow our hearts next time?
Then let's break for the day. I've already found a suitable venue for tomorrow.
Ever tried chasing waves before? You want to try? Well, come on, no time like the present. I'll help you find the closest beach. Woo! Whoa! Ah. Whew. The most important part of going...
going out.
You're here. Very punctual.
Oh, so the gruesome twosome come crawling back. Here to make amends after the gross irreverence you displayed last time? Very well. The almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How shall grant you the audience that you seek. Now pucker up and kiss our feet.
Kanich, didn't you say you found him a teacher? He's just as out of control as ever!
Hey! No one gets to discipline the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How! No one!
Maybe because I've never. Yeah.
Kanich! Oh, just wait till I possess your dead body! I will commit heinous atrocities! Tear down your legacy! Destroy your reputation! Wreak havoc on your...
Traveler, Paimon, let's get down to business.
With
I got my hands on. The Rift Towns will tear through space. You'll find out. They'll tear you to pieces given half the chance, so be careful.
Taking a turn for the better.
Laid bare. I hear children singing.
Uh-oh.
You see, Kinny?
I take it this is your.
Now that our cliche. Huh?
Traveler, this is the gift, but it looks like you've already met.
Don't be rid...
Here we have.
Sanka! Uh-huh.
What does it matter?
That would
I'll pass.
Wait. Of course.
Haven't I spent...
I investigated him. So,
But that's all over. And now that would have given... But now I've run into you. Wait.
How? You...
there is no but...
Don't worry.
Yes, and you should...
It looks like your disciplinary
The bit...
Traveler?
Hey now, I could do me a favor.
Darn. He got away...
It's alright. He's not worth our time. To borrow that, think of it like apples that have fallen. Even the...
Of course!
Ugh.
Don't worry. He can't... Such...
Vulture!
Let's pick this up. You should go back and get...
Oh, yeah.
Then it can't hurt to say this one more time. See you tomorrow.
A bitter pill to swallow.